have to admit that when I think of Logitech as a brand, the first thing that comes to mind for years now has been their G-series gaming products. They are the most prominent due to the simple fact that the gaming subculture has long become mainstream and that gaming products are interesting to everyone, even those who aren't gamers but simply want a quality and functional product. However, we shouldn't forget that Logitech also has that other part of their portfolio on which they've practically built their name and excellent reputation among users. We're talking, of course, about products designed for those who use computers for work, productivity, or simply everyday tasks. What's particularly interesting is that in this domain, Logitech offers a wide range of devices in different categories and price ranges, so even those who aren't interested in gaming will have a choice from basic products to flagship models like the MX series. Despite the rise of gaming, this segment has definitely not been neglected, and new and interesting devices are being released regularly. This time we got to test one of them, and it's the wireless, or more specifically Bluetooth headset called Logitech Zone Vibe 100. These are somewhat unconventionally designed headphones which balance between productivity, hi-fi and lifestyle, aiming to meet the needs of modern users in various situations, from work to everyday use on the go. Let's see what this model actually offers and how it performs in use. The first thing that catches the eye when you unpack the Zone Vibe 100 is that the headset has a very clean and simple design, combining a matte graphite grey plastic with a fabric in a similar shade interspread with lighter threads like denim. In fact, this variant we tested is called graphite, but they also come in off-white or whitish grey and rose or pink. Each of these looks good in their own way. The pink is definitely girly, while the other two have a touch of business elegance that makes them universally looking and great for work as well as your daily driver headset. I personally like graphite the most, but let us know which one is your favorite in the comments below this video. Regarding materials and workmanship, this model is well designed and quite unique. The frame that goes around the head and holds everything together is made of plastic, 25% recycled, and Logitech boasts that the headphones are completely carbon neutral, if that matters to you. What will certainly matter is that the material is of very good quality and the construction is such that the frame is as weight relieved as possible, so it's practically made of semi-circular profiles of about 8 mm in diameter, offering the necessary strength and flexibility with transverse reinforcements to keep everything structurally sound. The part of the frame that rests on top of your head is covered in elastic fabric that is there more for aesthetics, though it also offers slight cushioning in the middle, just enough considering the headphones don't exert significant pressure in that area. The reason is that such a construction makes the headphones extremely lightweight, but not at the expense of aesthetics or durability. In this regard, Logitech has achieved an excellent balance, making the Zone Vibe 100 light and attractive, looking like a modernized version of classic hi-fi headphones. The cups housing the speakers are also made of plastic and connect to the frame by a sliding mechanism that seems precise enough for size adjustment, but also allows minimal rotation to better fit the shape of your head and angle of ears. As sturdy and flexible as it may seem, how durable this solution is, considering it's all plastic, remains to be seen. Our impression is that with normal use there shouldn't be any problems and that only accidental drops and rough use could be problematic. What perhaps most affects the comfort of this model, besides the lightweight construction, are the cushions that rest over the ears, designed to completely cover the ear and provide enough space inside so that nothing is pressing on them. With moderate pressure from the frame itself, we would say the Logitech Zone Vibe 100 is very comfortable for long wear and listening. In fact, the only drawback we've noticed is that in the summer they can be warmer due to the thick layer of memory foam and dense but pleasant fabric covering it, which is not uncommon for closed-type headphones. The good news is that the cushions are removable, so you can wash them occasionally or even replace them if necessary. The passive isolation these headphones provide is decent, though not complete, giving you a certain level of privacy while still being aware of your surroundings when you pause the music or listen quietly. Active noise cancellation is not supported, indicating that this model is more oriented towards productivity and home use rather than in transit, although it will manage quite well in that role too, if you don't insist on complete isolation. Additionally, the headphones come with a cloth carrying pouch, and if you use them only at your desk, you can buy one of the stands available in several variants. Where the Logitech Zone Vibe 100 most pleasantly surprised us is the sound, which is better than we expected, even though we've previously heard very good models from the Logitech's G Pro series. At first listen, it was clear that this model was designed properly with a very nicely balanced sound, enough weight in the lower part of the spectrum without overdoing it, and a fair amount of detail in the mid and high parts of the spectrum without any accents. Because of this, long listening is very pleasant and unbothering, yet leaves an excellent impression. The sound is produced by a pair of 40mm driver speakers that allow for unusually even bass response all the way down to minimal 30Hz and more than enough volume even if your hearing isn't the best. For me, 60% volume was quite enough. For sound adjustment, in addition to the default neutral mode, you can pick one of the modes for clearer dialogue, more volume or more bass, as well as tweak a 5-band equalizer to your liking in custom mode. Speaking of sound quality, it's worth noting that headphones support the AAC codec, which allows for a decent bitrate, but we feel that with one of the more advanced codecs like aptX or ALDAC, this model could have been even better. Connectivity is only possible via Bluetooth with two sources simultaneously, and latency is low enough for watching videos without synchronization issues that would impact the experience, although if you focus on lips you'll notice there is a bit of delay. The USB connector on the left ear cup is used exclusively for charging, not for audio transmission, but the slightly more expensive Zone Vibe 125 model supports both, as well as a connection via a wireless adapter. In addition to the mentioned USB connector, along the edge of the left ear cup you'll find a power and pairing switch, an indicator LED, volume control buttons, and a call button. On the right ear cup there's a button for playing and skipping songs, which you can also use on popular current video call platforms like Zoom and Microsoft Teams, for which the headphones are certified. On the front part of the left ear cup is a microphone that flips when you need it, automatically activating and deactivating depending on its position, which is very practical. It also supports noise reduction for calls. The voice in the headphones will inform you about whether the microphone is activated or deactivated, as well as give you other statuses related to connection, etc. The microphone level, as well as the amount of your voice you want to hear in the headphones, so-called side tone, can be adjusted in the Logitune app, which is available for Mac and Windows PCs, as well as a mobile app. In it you can adjust all the functions, sound settings, and update the firmware. Finally, let's mention the battery life, which is rated at up to 20 hours of listening and 18 hours of calls. You'll probably get slightly less in reality, but the autonomy is certainly good enough for over 2 work days or an entire day of use if you're traveling or on a long flight. 5 minutes of charging provides about an hour of use. Overall, the Logitech Zone Vibe 100 headset is very interesting, with a specific design and very good sound, successfully covering multiple roles from business use to hi-fi and listening and calls on the go. We think that because of this combination of features, Zone Vibe 100 will appeal to a wide range of users, but let us know in the comments below what impression they left on you. If you like them, the Logitech Zone Vibe 100 will cost you around $100 or 109 euro. We hope you have enjoyed this video enough to give us a thumbs up and maybe consider subscribing to our channel for more interesting tech content. You are watching Bench House, my name is Ivan, and I'll see you next time.